don't know if you guys remember Mark Angel of Mark Angel Comedy, who recently announced that he had gotten married secretly without people knowing, and he actually did get actually divorced without anybody knowing. And I think there was a period where his relationship with his wife was very much public, particularly when the videos of him when he was doing. There was a period when he was very very famous. I mean, like his videos were everywhere on each and every single page and so forth. If you remember, Success and the little girl, what's her name? What's her name? Emanuela. And so he was doing a podcast uh, very recently. And in that podcast, he actually did speak on this particular subject. Now, if I do actually remember, I should actually just show you where the full interview is at. There is a YouTube channel then by Babyface, okay, Teji Babyface, King of Talk. He did an interview with Mark Angel, and you can see the interview over there. And so you can go and check the full video. Now, one of the reasons why I'm also talking about it is that we recently spoke about the subject matter of divorce and relationships and family from God's perspective. If you remember that video, we did that. I think it was a live video actually. When we actually spoke about it, it was in a live video format. And if you hadn't watched it, if you go back to the channel here and you scroll back over to the live section, you will see divorce. It was literally like a few days back. We really got into definition of what family is and what relationship looks like from God's perspective. Now, this particular video comes from that interview. The reason why I'm highlighting it is so that you can know where to find it. If I do remember, I'll put it down in the description below. And so you can go and watch it over there. And so, in Mark Angel's words, this is how he actually put it from that podcast.
I was once married. It's like I've never said this on any podcast anywhere. Look, I got married in secret and I was divorced in secret. I don't know if I'm dating now or not, but I have babe 1, babe 2, babe 3, babe 4, babe 5. If I was my daughter, I will not date me.
So basically, he goes into a whole discussion about his relationship and how thing, but he doesn't just go out there talking about everything in his relationship. He just says, "My marriage was secret, and when we separated, it was also secret." Now, there was a very long period where we all used to watch his channel, but very slowly people stopped watching. And but as I've stated before, if you watch the video, which I said lost 17,000 subscribers, I explained something about YouTube that a lot of people just don't understand. YouTube audiences shift, they change, and people outgrow certain content, but at the same time, people find themselves in a different position watching certain type of content, and then they will evolve through that content. But then also there's also another form of viewership, which is they watch, then they stop. They watch, they stop. There are channels which I'm like that also with, where I watch and I just stop. There's almost like a season when I'm watching certain type of videos or commentaries and so forth. And so that explains why you would have that. I mean, like if you go back into his page and you looked at his analytics, you'll see that though they still get over 9 million views, it's a little bit lower to the periods when they used to get 30 million plus and whatnot. And now this is January this year, January 2021, my bad. all the way through. So this is a 3-year period. There was a period where they picked up a little bit, and then again it went back. So it's the cycle of viewership online. It's not because the channel is there. The channel is not there, but the cycle that people have is in a period of excitement, and then there's a period people are not so excited about that. And so even the subscriptions, if you look on that page, you'll see they went from getting 100,000 in 2021 to getting roughly about 20,000 a year, 20,000 a month. Okay. And so it is a little bit lower than what it was previously. Now, this cycle is nothing special. As I stated earlier on, viewership changes. People change their viewing behavior or their viewing habits. Even you who's watching this video, you have habits in when you watch Church Reality Check. Sometimes you are watching in the evening, some you watch in the afternoon, some you watch. But then there's a period where people who might have been watching are just not watching. I'll give you an example. Right now, there's a huge shift on Facebook. And I see it on Facebook. I don't see it on YouTube. I think about a month or 2 months back, it was there on YouTube a little bit, but it wasn't that hectic. Where they were purging subscriptions basically. As a matter of fact, I even saw the same thing today on actually yesterday. What am I saying today? I saw the same thing yesterday on YouTube. They had a small little glitch where there was a huge jump in subscriptions, but then that huge jump in subscriptions didn't register the next day. And so if you checked your thingy, you might have thought, oh, what happened is YouTube. No, there was a glitch yesterday, and that glitch caused like a huge surge of subscriptions, but then the numbers kind of like normalized. Let me see if I can find that particular jump. All right, so that's it there. I hope you are able to see it there. Yeah, you'll see that subscriptions there. That was yesterday. And so this is normal. Okay, so okay, channel is growing small normally. Okay, and then there was a huge surge yesterday where we gained insane number of subs. But those numbers of subscribers do not register on the month's gained subscriptions. And so it's a glitch, but YouTube normalized it again. Okay, so they normalized the numbers and so forth. And so if you had a jump like that, it's normal. It's the internet. These things happen. But I'll give you another example, okay, where there is a shift in audience. It's nothing to do with you being a terrible content creator. You just have to keep creating content, but also keep being innovative. If you check, I'll show you my Facebook page. It's roughly about the same thing. You'll see here that Facebook has been killing off videos. I mean, like, these videos are practically not being seen by nobody. Maybe a handful of people, maybe 3, 4, 5,000, but on average, that is kind of like the numbers now. But it's been like that for maybe 3 weeks or so. For about 3 weeks, it's been crazy coming down. And so they'll promote a video, but then the rest, they will not do nothing. So you'll see here the videos that were put out today, the CPM, first of all, which is how content creators get paid, it's nearly nothing. That's like $1. That is terrible. So for 1,000 people that watch this video, they say we'll give you $1, basically $1 something. But out of whatever number of people they could have shown the videos to, or they showed the videos to, you will see that they refuse to show them ads completely. This video right here has about 2,000 to 3,000 views as I'm talking right now, but only 2 people have seen the ads. 2 people. And this video was posted way earlier in the day. It's about 6,000 views right now on Facebook, but the video barely has 5 people that have seen ads. Right here, another video. This was posted yesterday. This video, $1 on CPM thingy. Now, this is not normal. Okay, now for those people, hello, hi. This is not normal. Just for people that are thinking this is not, it's not normal. It's like a period where platforms purge and whatnot and stuff like that. And so right now we're going towards month end. So you could say June, we start another one, June, July, August, September, October, November, right? And so we are going into that particular last quarter and so forth. And so this is when mostly they do like release a crazy budget towards December. So, but it will dip down before it actually gets back up. It's normal. These platforms do that a lot. But this also does highlight as well in thingy. Let me just show you that particular. There was another channel that I wanted to show you this with, but I don't know about that. I'll give you an example with the YouTube channel. This is the YouTube channel where you might be watching the videos. You'll see the videos on the first day, they average. On the second day, that's when they get their normal number viewership, or that's when they reach people. That's when it crosses 5,000, 5,000, 11, 5, and then 2 on the trailer. It was released a little bit late. 3, that's normal. 10, 4, 10. Do you see that? So the numbers on the first day, so that's the cycle that you have right now. So it's a cycle. Now, that was just me. For those people that are right now looking at their analytics crazy and thinking, oh my goodness, what's going on my platform? YouTube or any platform goes through these cycles. And so a lot of people, because they see a different shift in a cycle, they then changed their schedule, and then it then affects them with the viewership coming back because your consistency died. It happens. Relax. Okay, it happens. It discourages people, but relax. That's weather the storm. It weather out the storm, and so that's some of the reasons why people see that dip in viewership. But it reminded me with the ending of his marriage, as he is actually announcing, it reminded me of people that might remember to say, hey, there's a period where I used to watch this channel, but then I think the channel just completely died out of my viewing behavior, or I just completely stopped. It happens. But what interested me was the number of people he motivated with those videos. I remember in the interview, I watched the interview. He mentioned like there was a period where they were like making so much. And the interviewer had to ask, excuse me, wait, did you say dollars or rands? Dollars or naira? And he had to clarify, say, no, it's in dollar amounts and stuff like that. And so the same way you see the content creators you might like, they might fade out and you wonder, why do they fade out? It's these cycles, man. These cycles will mess with your head. This cycle, by the way, it's on a lot of channels. Even channels that are doing well, they have that cycle. Yes. It's like people have viewing behavior has completely changed. So in case you're wondering, like, why did I stop actually seeing these guys? I actually got shocked. I got shocked by something. Let me see if you guys remember there was a guy on Kansime Ann's page. There was a guy called Valentino. I don't know if you guys remember Kansime Ann. Let me show you if Kansime Ann. You'll remember this guy who used to act in Kansime Ann's videos. And basically this guy with Valentino, I think his name is Valentino. Valentino. Yeah, I think this is the video right here. If you remember this guy, that comes with Grace. This guy, let me see if he does appear a little bit closer, and then I'll show you. This particular gentleman right here, this guy right here. One day it popped up. He popped up on my viewer on my page, and I was very much shocked. I didn't know that Valentino, as he is called, that I didn't know that. First of all, I didn't know that that was actually his name. I didn't know that that was his name. And if you actually check, wait, why can't I find him? Valentino. Okay, I found him. Okay, there we go. I found him. So this is him. I didn't know he was actually a famous dancer. I didn't know he was actually a famous dancer. I did see, okay, Dance with Valentino. That's his page right there. And that's him. There he is. He is a famous dancer. I didn't know. You only see him in that page. You only saw him with Kansiman, and I just completely forgot about it. But of course, the jokes that he played in were thinking, but he's a famous dancer. And so the people that a lot of times you see on social media, they might fade out, entertain you for a so and so period, but content online, it's a very weird level of stress, like the level of stress that comes with doing content. Because today you are here, but tomorrow might completely fade out. But at the same time, like I got calls from like maybe 3 to 4 different people that manage pages, and they were like, hey, "Dude, the numbers are not adding up. What's going on online?" I'm like, "Yeah, if you have seen that on your side, don't worry. It's roughly similar." So the thing that I was just showing you right now, it's something that I have seen with with other pages as well. So it's also to remind content creators that are out there that do content. Um, Social media has phases, and these phases just come up and the whatnot and so forth. And so uh, it might hit in your content space or in a different content space that you're in. But I found the internet is just a very weird platform for us to be talking and distributing content because um, these algorithms literally dictate what's before people. And so that's why personally I save people's numbers so that if it completely goes dead down, I can keep having people on the number, and I can bring it back to thinking because this stuff it gets crazy. It's tricky. I thought that was quite something. It's sad to hear, but I also thought it's worth the time to actually explain why sometimes you see someone they fade out. There's been pages and pages, tons of pages of content creators that I've seen online who created content and they got extremely discouraged to a point where they completely quit. Okay, because first, between between June and June, July, August, Facebook's ads just got cut like by 50% or something. I mean, like it was terrible. It was terrible. So out of 100 view, out of 100,000 views video, they'll play ads on 15,000 views. And so you'll be looking at the numbers and you'll be like, but how? How did only 5,000 people or see ads? And no, you have to understand, Facebook is a very cell phone oriented platform. And it's not like people have ad blocker on YouTube on their desktop, right? Ad blocker on thingy, yeah, that doesn't allow ads to play. But if you check on Facebook, people normally browse Facebook on their phone, and but the ads play terribly. The ads are absolutely terrible. So that's why those numbers are like that low. Content creation, if you're gonna do it, yeah, have a very very strong mindset. I thought to put that in there. Why did I think of putting it on this one? Anyways, whom it benefits, it benefits. If you have your favorite content creator who's out there creating content and they are seeing flames, just tag them, send them, so that they can be wary in not to get discouraged from creating content. Because then, if you get discouraged from creating the content and you stop producing content, you completely fade into zero. You completely fade into obscurity. You have to keep the consistency because these purges happen every single now and then. And so consistency is key. When we say consistency is key, we mean, of course, you have to add a little bit of value. A lot of people's content is just a little bit too bland. And so you have to add a little bit of value on top of the content. Tricky, whatever that video was for you, I'll see you later.